right. Well, welcome back. Good to be back on the air. I've been away for quite some time, had quite a few errands, quite a few distractions, some minor illness, things like that. They get in the way. But I'm not giving up on Alan Wake 2, let alone my other stuff that I've been streaming. But point being, let's get right back into it then. Why not? Yes, so I know that Night Springs has come out. I've been mildly spoiled via trailers and such. I'm really excited about it. Between that and getting back into the swing of things, I'm just kind of excited in general. And I didn't know the title of the second DLC was called The Lake House. That's interesting. Anyway, let's go here. Da-da-da. So we'll just hit continue. Well, I might have to do a little bit of recapping as it has been quite a minute. But if I remember correctly, our last major quick save one. We could not restore your progress. Did I quick save? Wonder what continuing does. Alright, so. Okay, yeah, we're back. We got some stuff to cover. I believe we just had the big Mr. Scratch fight the last time we played, so we're gonna do our thing. How many deer are left? Probably a couple. Alright, so we have some profiling to do. We've got some other bits to put together. Alright, yeah, we have to come up with a new plan because unfortunately Mr. Scratch is on our side of the world and not where he should be. We should have our boy Alan with us. Okay. Right. So our cases in general. The murder of Culture Lake, Anderson Brothers, Waken the Clicker, of course. Go to the tree. Of course, the story itself. The Colt Satches, yeah, okay. Points of interest, yep. Nursery Rhymes. And the Alex Keisha loans. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Oh my god, I can't believe we didn't break these things down. So, alright, let's start with the tiny stuff. Actually, no, let's start with the big stuff. Yep. Wake's trapped in the cell block. We got to the holding cells. And unfortunately, as a result of all of that, we have major problems because then we had to deal with Mr. Scratch. Pull up our clues here.
Tor and Odin are my relatives. The evidence fits with what I know is true. It's a lot to process.
And that's also explaining why the whole Seer plotline kind of got... You know, like, how the heck do we even know what these people are thinking in a way that we could not possibly know it without having that extra ability there? Yep.
Tor and Odin can actually speak with me in my mind place, thanks to their own powers.
See, now we're completing some cases here, at least getting there. Less loose ends. Oh, probably should have Looked at the other cases. I'm still getting used to controls. It literally has been that long. It has been a long minute. I have a clue. It's Scratch. It cannot be Wake. There's no way that that is not Scratch. They both want the clicker, of course, because it's got that immense power, but Scratch managed to pull a fast one, somehow swapping with Wake and managing to return to the real world. We just don't know how. We're going to probably end up playing an Alan chapter just to understand a little more of how this even transpired. Oh, cool. Let's just solve the Cult of the Tree case. I think we probably have enough evidence bits by now. Hmm. Nope.
Makes sense.
They really wanted the Andersons in on the Cult. I mean, understandable if they got power.
Think, Saga.
Huh. There we go. Yep. Well, we got some extra evidence on there. It is like branding because if the brothers were behind it, of course, as they are, that's just one of those things where they only know really how to market like a business.
The story doesn't affect me like it does other people. Because of who I am. Because of my family.
Oh, there's the one for the Dark Place. Man, these webs of storylines are getting
The
pretty
Dark
intense.
Place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Wild stuff. The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
Oh, a lot of four laters. Very nice. All right, and then we'll just fill out these guys here. Bright balls. And then a stash of that. Bright Falls. Another stash. Man, I skipped a lot of this legwork on my last part, didn't I? I feel like I've betrayed many of y'all. That is a shame. Alright. Now, let's see here. Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Did I clear out Bright Falls? Hell yeah, I did. Awesome. Okay, well, that's nice. Oh, case board back again. Oh, I know I didn't get all the nursery rhymes, but... Yeah, there's a ton of these. Well, we can't use them for later. There we go. Alright. Not bad. Alright, now we get to talk to Wake a little bit.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The big apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Alright, well, that at least confirms it. Now, okay, so we've got clear confirmation that we have a proper switcheroo. So the only question really is then what's up with the weird time dilation and the overlap itself between Saga and Alan's, well, storylines? Because they're clearly out of sync. To what degree? Difficult to really discern. And as to why, also, who the hell knows? Do we have enough to upgrade something? Sawed-off shotgun. Surveyor. Nope. Not enough for that. We're kind of getting there. That would not be half bad, but maybe we'll save a little more to see what we get after that. What do we have here? Stun, blind, or knocked down. It depends on what we're actually working with. Nope, I just want to access... Yeah, there's our inventory. Okay, cool. So we have the pump action, not the sawed-off. Hunting rifle. Pistol. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. We got our painkillers, our flashbangs, trauma pads, rock flares. Yep, alright, yep. Okay. Yeah, we even have room to spare. That's good. Alright. Now I guess we're caught up to speed. Let's figure out how we're going to deal with this shit show.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks.
That was
Go team.
kind of really easy. Prison cell key. They just brought paper files? We're gonna do a manual save because they told me I couldn't keep my last quick save, so we're just gonna do those more often. Maybe it's because I haven't played so long that it had a patch, and they probably were like, "Hey, we can't keep your quick save now," but like, still. Anything else you want to tell me, buddy? Oh, wait. Oh.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery, and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
Because she's an
I can't
Anderson.
convince them. I just need to change the story.
Yeah. I mean, this is the point of like no return in terms of exactly how we address the issue here. Because if what we've
This
you know.
is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
Huh.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Yeah, so like yeah, as I was saying, sorry, my phone like decided to just freak out for a second there. But yeah, so at this point the die has been cast, right? Like we have the information we need. We know at this point the problem is, a very big problem, but something that can be now understood way more than we had before. Now that we know who's who, Scratch is here, Wake's in the dark place, we are immune to the story changes, and that's why we have all these wonderful little elements of like, what the hell, no, that's not right, that we had over the last few chapters. So now we just get to drop some cool lore on us. Great. Oh, that's a lot of lore. Okay.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Oh, there we go. Okay, so transcript of interview with suspect. Subject Alan Wake, suspected Territon. Okay, yeah, so they're interviewing him directly. You've been taken to FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel, anything we may need to know. There's a force here you don't understand, a presence, it's after me, it wants to consume me, consume everything. Why does the dark presence want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now, which tracks, yeah, okay. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. Oh yeah, because it's been like a decade. Shit. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching on numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not, expletive, listening to me. We're listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Oh, you see, yeah, that's, Alan Wake, like, the first Alan Wake, he doesn't, like, curse as often as this. This is kind of like, it definitely seems like, okay, Scratch knows Wake well enough because he's like a evil clone shadow creature of Alan Wake. I know I didn't properly. Well, I did stream Alan Wake's American Nightmare years and years ago on like my previous channel account on Twitch, rather. So, like, I know Mr. Scratch is, or well, now it's just Scratch or Mr. Scratch, either way. But
Wake
point
isn't the
being,
first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
it's one of those things where in American Nightmare, Mr. Scratch was kind of like a overly talkative, egotistical version of Alan that was also very happy that he was also not Alan. Like it's like it's oh he's him, but he's if it was the version of you that just hated you so much, but also loved being their own thing, like very evil clone behavior. But now, Mr. Scratch, or Scratch, whatever version of rhetoric they want to name him as now, it's like, hey, he's just like a monster now, if he wants to be. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AW35, additional details regarding the Shadow have been discovered. Redacted and Redacted, both present during the AWE report, seeing a woman named Barbara Yeager in Bright Falls at the time. There's a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that whole plot point. Okay, yeah. And was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during an Altered World event in 1970. Reacher staff has concluded that Yeager's appearance is likely a case of the Shadow manifesting in human form. It was. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the Shadow and the signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are A, the Shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B, the Shadow can manifest as any individual contained within Cauldron Lake. It could be a bit of column A and column B, and then the effective resonance of the mimicry could be whether they're in the lake or not. In the case of Alan, he's been in the lake and then out of the lake, and he's still alive. But he's also an artist. Man, they're really putting a lot of detail work into this. It's actually quite compelling. I like it.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Of course. Deployment order at approximately 1900 hours on 13th of September. Readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold of what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A-040, the Shadow, past acceptable limits. Oh, so that was the monitoring station that we had earlier that was attacked by quote-unquote raccoons. Attempts to contact FBC research facility, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. Unable to verify on site. Okay, yep. From the remote operations site at Redacted. So they have multiple FBC sites past the oldest house. Huh. Neat. Shadow-specific equipment, which would be all the lights. Confirm the event. Determine the severity. Okay, yeah. If nothing is wrong, just double-check our stuff. We might be having a glitch. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake. Who would be the Redacted? Saga? Doesn't make any sense.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Oh, yeah. Now we get to do a little bit of Control lore breakdown. I love this stuff. So, A para-utilitarian, if I remember right, is basically someone that can alter stuff. Reality, physical properties, basically somebody with powers. And then this is about the item, the clicker in this case here. So, light switch from a lamp cord, part of the severed cord still attached, and it does possess the ability to alter reality. And the changes being based on redacted, I'm guessing, would be based on what each person would be using it for in the context of Wake's stories. So if Alan Wake uses it, light to darkness, saving the world, saving the people. Scratch uses it, pretty much the exact opposite, at least as far as I can ascertain or remember, of course, from playing Alan Wake a few years back. And of course, they are debating how effective it is because it's also near Cauldron Lake, and so we don't know if the clicker could actually be used like a whole like county over or something. There might be no connection. It might be more that, let's see, recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a redacted have revealed that Alan Wake illuminated Barbara Yeager, likely a physical manifestation of a redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. That occurred. Yep, and it's been used to turn writing to reality, of course. Yep, all right, all that tracks. It's just as batshit as it sounds. And the light switch is a possible oop or object of power, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. They can't classify it as an object of power without actually confirming in controlled settings whether or not it just works. If it's just something that is given power by individuals like Wake, then it's not really an object of power, it's just a dumbass light switch. I love that they're bringing control into this. It's just the SCP Foundation, but it's tailor-made for Remedy's games. All right, let's do a little bit of some good old profiling, because now we got a new player on the board. Wonder how this works.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror to get the clicker.
Shit. You know, okay, I'm not surprised, but okay, that's tough. Alright, let's pop on back. Are we talking more? What are we doing? Come up with a new plan. Oh, we're gonna have to go to the case board. Yep. Alright, currently... Alright, let's just go down the list.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
And of course, the Dark Presence. Can't use any of these yet. Takes us back to fact versus fiction.
I never did any of these things. It's like some bad soap opera version of my life.
True. Oh. Ah, that's the story. Alright. Stop telling me for later on things I can't use. And then giving me a notification ding. Also, I can't remember if it's Barbara Yeager or Barbara Jagger. One of those. Right, of course it's got to be one of those, but...
I need to know what information I can still trust. Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Yeah, but he's communicating out of sync. They always give me the same notification little blips. I'm like, that's not the case. Ooh, we get more profiling? Tor, hey, what we got?
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Alright. Do any manuscript pages that we haven't caught up to? Because I'm pretty sure we're good on that. Oh, we're missing a few from that. I wonder where I didn't catch those. Alright, well, in any case...
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Okay, well, then I guess we're going back. We're doing a bit of fact-finding here. Wait, do I have to do more of profiling? No, I'm just going to toss on the case board. Okay.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake.
And now
Tom knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
Yep. Okay, we're piecing things together. We're doing some serious detective work now. At least a good bit of it out of nowhere after that boss fight.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Okay. A deduction is available.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Perfect.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Oh. Okay, we are literally there then. All right, cool. Not yet then.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
We'll do a quickie save because I think we'll be on. Well, I've got a bit of time this evening. I've been eager to get back to this. Now, let's find ourselves a puddle because we need to see Alan's side of things too. Just trying to see where we might have a puddle here. I forgot about the dodge. Ooh, we can still do some looting. I thought we picked this place clean. Anything in here? Nope, that's the wrong button. Nope. Because I know there's got to be a dang puddle situation. I mean, this whole area needs some janitorial expertise. Like, he's got to be around here. Has to have left a mop somewhere. There is our map. Okay. Point of interest, conversation choices, Shoebox, break room. Oh, some stuff we couldn't pick up. Okay. Alright, well, let's go looking for that bucket. Oh, you're all just hanging out down here then, okay.
Not good.
Dang it. How can I not? Oh, I'm not in a combat area. What am I missing? Am I forgetting the controls to actually activate an item? Aim, shoot, reload. Right. Right. Yeah, I should be able to do this.
Set it all up. Plastic deer mask. We watch in the night.
What am I missing? I could have sworn the controls would let me just aim and shoot. Like, am I just not in the spot to do this? Flashlight boost. Because the flashlight and the flashlight boost works. That's very weird. Did I finish all of Alan's part and not realize it? Like, am I not able to do the swapping? Alright, well, there's a janitor's bucket back at the Palace Lodge, so we'll just go back there and see if we have any additional Alan content to do. And maybe swapping will allow us to do things. I'm not liking this vibe. Just of going through town, like, bleeding out. Everybody's, like, kind of not really sure what to do about any of this.
It's empty. There's nothing there. Just...
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think Marcy's coming back. Stop. I'm sorry. Hey, it's not your fault.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the quick saves definitely got borked because of the whole patching situation. Okay. Let's do a quick save now. Oh, we're just trapped down here, aren't we?
It could not be opened on the side.
Maybe I got ahead of myself a little bit. Maybe we actually are at the end game. That's my bad. I like how we could just become Alan at any point. Maybe that's why we're not allowed to shoot. It's very odd. We also are not allowed to heal. And then we're dying again. Really? We're kind of, like, healthy? That's funny. Is that a bug or a feature? I can just, like, jump into the janitor puddle and be healed.
Might have been a mistake.
Just...
Going the right way, right? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Cool. Yeah, well, for what it's worth, at least we got to confirm. You know, that's useful, right?
Anybody seen one I like emotionals about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
Oh, oops. This is some very suffocating darkness.
You were the better Koska. Much better than me.
Can I talk to him?
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Huh.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
I mean, honestly, not a bad plan. Just kind of falls apart when, like, shit like this goes down.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
All right. Let's do one last little detective work, and then I guess shit, we'll just I don't know, light this candle. Oh wait, I'm walking towards the deer head, which I know we did not collect all the deer, like, interactions.
Sure.
Okay, that's progress. And I'm guessing we can't proceed with this quite yet. That's fine.
Ready to go?
Oh, we have to save. Oh, okay, they're just giving us a save prompt now. Nice.
I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker.
Scratch will try to get you, Anderson. You'll need backup.
I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
Oh, I've got you covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake.
Oh, are we gonna get like a dang Old God of Asgard concert again? That's actually pretty cool if it is.
Tor, I need the Old Gods of Asgard.
Fuck yeah.
I need a very special song.
Hell yeah! The tour bus is already loaded, and we've said our goodbyes. Ready to hit the road.
Just like the old times, baby.
You saw this coming, huh? Of course. I need a song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place.
A rider. A lake of darkness. Bringing him into the light. It writes itself.
I hope they've still got it.
That's pretty rad. Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah. Apparently we have a profiling to do. Oh, hey there.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
Oh.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Oh. Well, comedy of errors, I suppose, yeah? Let's add it to that. And based on how Alan's writings is altering reality, now the ritual itself, even if it's completely made up by the brothers here, that's just kind of probably still going to operate within their own view of reality. Fiction and reality just like kind of playing off one another. Unfortunately working too well. What's that, a conversation thing? Point of interest. Ooh, what are you? Oh, hey! Okay.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskinen knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskinen sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake.
Oh.
One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
Okay, well, that answers the obvious question of who messed with the monitoring station. Alright, time for some finality.
Pick up, pick up. David, please pick up.
David.
David! It's me. Where have you...
Stop. For once, you need to listen. You left me. You took my daughter away from me. Then you let her... She's dead because of you. And I don't ever want to hear your voice again. Stop calling me.
David! Jesus Christ. It's getting worse. It's spreading. I'm running out of time.
Now our controls work. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. There's some painkillers. More of them. That should do for now. Okay, we just need to get to the shore of the lake. I'm sure we won't have a lot of combat here. Cold stashes in the rental cabins. We could probably use some stuff. There's a container, of course, in there. Another cold stash. A container. Alright, I think we can do a really stupid pathway that gets us more loot. A helicopter? Oh, that's really cool. Alright. Now they're gonna be like, where the hell is she? You know what I'm thinking? Time to upgrade that pistol. Yeah, give me the headshot one. Just in case I happen to be that good.
She had hit the Taken in the head, but had not even slowed the monster down. She took aim and fired again. Another headshot. This time, the Taken staggered.
Damn, my accuracy's a little slippery. Not as good as it used to be. There we go. Okay. Bit of a big waste of ammo, but he seemed like a tough opponent, so, you know, fair. Identify man attacks vacationers. Mega Baking Star. Wonderful game title. Cooking Mama, eat your heart out. Hiking is good for your mental health. That's actually kind of true-ish. I don't remember the exact studies or whatever, but like, you know, the whole concept of grounding and stuff like that I've heard is pretty cool. Do I climb up there? Are the stairs just broken? We may have to just make it over to the big event situation, which is fine. You know what? If we happen to find a shoebox, I know we have spare, you know, resources, so that's not a problem. It's not like we exactly need every Colt stash.
That must be torn Odin. Maybe I should check in.
Kiddo! We're almost at the gig! And Odin's run over 4 minions of darkness! The boss is our hammer!
I need you to meet me at the shore. Is the song ready?
Almost! Odin's got a killer chorus! Comes, roll, tree, tree! What tree? There's no tree in the song! Who the fuck put the tree in the middle of the road? We're not on a roll.
Drive
Oh my
carefully,
God.
Grandpa.
Pedal to the metal, bro! Metal to the pedal! Yeah!
Okay.
Very rock and roll way to drive.
Just create a new path, guys. Why not? God, this game rocks. Let's see, if I just decided to go with the story path, I wouldn't have wasted like 14 bullets on a single taken. Am I going this way still? Think so. Okay. Ammo. Okay, okay, I got a hatchet person. Dang it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. We're just gonna... Nope. How do you shoot? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
Another cult box.
Oh. Rock, rock, tree, are you bright enough? Well, 8's for the tree. Well, at least we are going to get some loot out of this. Let's see. It's 5 plus 6 plus 2. Where's the other rock? Plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 2. So what's the first rock again? I thought it was a 2. Eight? That's 3? Well, obstructed that one. Three, 6, 8? Maybe? No. Well then... Because the first one seems like it has a textural glitch. I mean, nothing plus 3 is going to equal 2. Potential glitch? Time to just Google it, because honestly, that's kind of silly. Oh, there are multiple equations, that's why. So my lights weren't showing the whole deal. That makes a lot more sense. Because I was focusing on the bright part and how some of the taping is not, like, doing that thing where it, like, shines like the rest of it. So I was thinking, oh, one of these numbers is the one that we use. It's like, no, they're all technically equations. I don't think I'm one of the cult. I think I'm just somebody who likes taking things. Free things are free. Okay. We're still on the right
in
path.
The containment cellar, good to go, Anderson.
A Torinode in there yet?
The 2 golden oldies, well, they're here. And they bought moonshine. I love them already.
They're a lot.
You wanted to know what art we would use? Well, that's them. I'll be there soon.
What do you mean inventory full? I debate that. Now give me the ammo. Thank you. Alright, handgun ammo, that's nice. Any other stashes or things along the way? Oh, there's another thing we can break into. That's like the strongest screwdriver ever now that I think about it. It's kind of ridiculously powerful for the kind of torque you need to just bust a lock with it. Wish I had one of those. Okay, so we have the 308s. We have almost no shotgun rounds. Okay. That's still not bad. Should top off the healing, though. Oh, come on. Did we do it? Oh, we did do it. Okay, cool. Alright.
1, 2. 1, 2. How you feeling tonight, Cauldron Lake? As we played on this shore, looks what's happening.
Where'd it go?
Any items?
Inside! Stayed away!
Damn, okay.
Where you were!
power.
I'm never gonna get used to this.
Jesus. That was a tough one. Moving the right way? Indeed we are.
Testing. Testing. Gonna need more reverb. I'm getting no bounce out here.
Hey, where are my chimes?
I threw them out. Chimes are not rock and roll.
Yeah, they are.
Hey!
If you
I'm
know
here.
how to use them.
I'm here. Let's get ready.
Anderson, we've set up a control center up here overlooking the area.
Anderson, I can drop more gear down for you if you're running low.
I'll use the lights to hit the Taken when they come. Light them up for you. Bad news is we were in a hurry. The power supply is spotty. Your partner here will try to keep it running.
But I'm not a damn mechanic. I wish your tech guy was here, Karen.
Flashbangs. Ton of arrows.
We'll play this at maximum volume.
Okay, so with that moved.
We're waiting for your signal, Saga.
I
This will be
know.
a show for the ages.
I think it might be good to have one other weapon on us. Actually, maybe two.
Just like old times, right, bro? Fighting the forces of darkness with heavy metal.
And then with that, I think I'm going to swap out for that. Yeah, that'll give us a few more bolts. It's going to be a tough reload in certain tough times, but we've got some powerful weaponry. We got the flares. That could work. I think that could work. This is going to be one of those last stand sort of situations. Definitely don't mind it.
Grandpa, you signal me when the song is done, and I'll use the clicker to bring Wake back. Hit it!
Hello, Cauldron Lake. Great to see so many federal agents here tonight.
Prepare to experience a soul-searing, mind-frying act of black magic and sorcery!
Oh,
This
fuck
song
yes.
goes out to our favorite tortured writer. Let these sweet tunes guide you out of the darkness. It's called Dark Ocean Summoning.
Alright, let's get down.
Hey, you're making me look bad in front of Saga, bro!
Let's try that again.
Oh, yes.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
Show's drawing a crowd.
Taken incoming, Anderson. I'll light him up.
There you go.
Get him into the light.
Hell yeah.
Anderson on the left. I'll blast him with the light.
Come on, now. There's one. Ooh. Almost had a problem.
I got him for you, Anderson.
Come on, now let me do my thing. Dang it. I'm trying to access the cool flare. Alright, take two. Just start with the shotgun. That'll make things easier. Right? Nah, I don't know. A rifle will be smarter.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
Show's drawing a crowd.
Take an incoming, Anderson.
Hey, buddy.
They're coming. More taken on the way. Anderson on the left. Anderson, trouble on the way. Anderson, heads up.
Back. Back. Damn it. I'm not timing the dodges right. Okay, we're getting the hang of it. This is my training arc. It's been a little bit. Okay, third time's a charm.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
Show's drawing a crowd.
Take an incoming, Anderson.
So,
I have him in the light. Anderson, heads up.
uh-oh.
Henderson on the right.
Oh, come on. Point blank rifle?
I'll get him into the light.
That's what we need. Damn it. Accuracy. You killed me.
More taken on the way.
Come on now. That's what we need.
Anderson, stock up on ammo.
I'll blast him with the light.
Not having that. Ooh.
Anderson, I dropped gear for you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. with it.
I'll light him up.
Still got clipped. We're not using shootbox right now.
I got him for you, Anderson.
Ooh, heavy boy. Ooh. We got another thingy? No, we don't. Oh, this is not good.
More ammo waiting.
Damn it. Oh, this is a lot tougher than I thought. Okay. Okay. I think the issue is me having the crossbow. I don't use the crossbow quick enough. Oh, but we don't have the room.
Right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
Show strong and
Start it.
proud.
Start it quickly.
Take an incoming, Anderson.
I know. They're gonna have to hit me once, probably.
I have him in the light.
That's one.
Anderson, trouble on the way. Anderson on the left.
Remember flare. Oh, they threw
They're
it.
coming. Anderson, trouble on the way.
Alright. Time to do everything.
Got a delivery for you, Anderson.
Give me stuff, give me stuff, give me stuff. Sick. It's reload time. Let's try.
I'll blast him with the light.
That's one down. Flare for the face.
Anderson, more gear waiting.
Ooh.
I'll light him up.
Fair time. Finish one off, get one more in.
I'll get him into the light.
Anderson, I dropped gear for you.
I know you dropped here for me to need to activate some lights.
I got
Damn
him.
it. This is like a gauntlet fight. Okay. Whew, alright. We were doing okay for a second there, but we need to optimize. Crossbow was a bad call. We know that now.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. awesome. I want a t-shirt.
Show's drawing a crowd.
Taken incoming, Anderson.
Fine, we got this.
I have him in the light. You're coming. Look out on the right. Anderson, heads up. More taken on the way.
There you go.
Anderson, stock up on ammo.
That's why the painkillers are so good. Okay. Give him a little bit of the runaround. I want to get them close together for this thing.
Anderson, heads up. Anderson on the left.
Thank you. Exactly what I needed.
Got a delivery for you, Anderson.
I got him for you,
It's
Anderson.
time.
More taken on the way.
Okay. I forgot I had a shotgun. Uh-oh. That's not helpful, though.
There's more ammo waiting.
I'll light him up.
Ooh, we're moving. Getting a little bit silly.
Anderson, they're trying to stop the song.
Taking or going for the old guy. Yes.
Okay.
The power of rock and roll.
Good jamming. Good jamming. Ooh, boy. Time is now.
What happened?
I did everything right. Art to bring him back? Clicker to make it real? So where the fuck is he?
Oh, God. Oh, that's why. Gosh damn it. Now we're back here. I should have known. Should have known. Well, what do we got in the shoebox, at least? Oh, nothing, because, yeah, Alan's is a lot more intense. Okay. How do I get to go out through that one door? Maybe here? What am I not getting? TV? Oh. Talk to Mr. Door. Guess I use a typewriter?
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep, okay. Oh, man. Alright, let's get this show on the road then. Uh-oh.
I don't have time for this, so let's get over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors, peeking in, reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wig.
Whatever you say.
Okay, so
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
who the hell is Mr. Door? Like, what is Mr. Door? Like, is this like an Alan Wake original thing? Is this a connection to another Remedy game thing that I'm just not picking up on? It's, you know, kinda... it's kinda eating at me a little bit. Like, out of all the mystery stuff, at least the other things I can, like, grasp. Okay, well, at least we got ammo.
Alan Wake. I can't find anything.
There, I was about to say, can you go away now? Wait, that's Mr. Door's room, isn't it? Alright, so what we got in here? Oh, he just has... I don't know if I've already noticed that before, but... yeah, having Casper Darling's book here is not helping me at all in trying to fully grasp things, and it's not providing me a very good idea of what's going on in terms of... like, I get it. I kind of get it. I'm not liking what I'm learning. Like, my best guess as to what's going on is this is a multiverse situation, at least of multiple worlds, which are very, very thinly protected from each other.
Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you... that helped you close, Tom. Mutta onward, set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Aw, Hati being cool. Also not liking the connotations of now being called Tom all the time, though. I'm a little bit concerned about that. But yeah, no, I'm thinking multiverse situation. Where, like, Control kind of did it the best, in what it had these elements of dimensional travel, but in a way that seemed it was all on the same universal plane, like it's all the same dimension, but you're traveling within layers of it. But there's the possibility that we're just going to entirely different worlds that are very, very, very interconnected. And it's a cool idea, but it has very severe implications for, well, future games, for, hell, the DLC, a lot of stuff going forward. It's got me a little bit, like, excited and yet worried at the same time.
Alice's photos in a shoebox.
I mean, trying to think, like, cause, like, all right, if we pull back the curtain a little bit at a time, we get some interesting bits. Okay, so Remedy's first, like, I guess would like to say interconnected game. Ooh.
Around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power, to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed. But before that, many of his stories collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. Rare glimpse into the unseen realities beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in Night Springs.
That's great. Oh, that's really good. Just give us a reason for the Night Springs DLC, but not really at the same time. Let them figure it out. Oh man, that's cool. But yeah, so Max Payne, right? Max Payne takes place, cop drama story, narration heavy, but a cop drama story. Gets a sequel, gets a third game. I don't think the third game matters. It's made by Rockstar. I don't think they'll take that into account when they're thinking about, like, lore connection type stuff. But then, of course, you get the first major connection. Okay, Max Payne, played by, you know, Alex Casey, or Alex Casey is Max Payne, but they don't have the ability to just call him Max Payne, either. So, okay, Alex Casey it is. Alan Wake wrote about Alex Casey. Casey is made manifest now as a result of the power of his, you know, his connection with Cauldron Lake. And we do get this very funny interaction. I think the whole thing with Alex Casey also being in the real world and having that, god dang it, they named a fictional character after me unintentionally, be just like kind of a misdirect, but a funny misdirect. It's like a kid getting named Harry Potter, and unfortunately having to get glasses at an early age, or a scar on their forehead. It's just kind of like, okay, you kind of just happened to stumble into that one, buddy. Trapped in here? I'm trapped in here. Like, am I going in a loop kind of situation, or... Oh, the shoebox. I'm completely blind to it. The clicker!
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Okay. Alright, and then, of course, you get past your, Max Payne, Alan Wake, or Alex Casey connections. Once you get through all of that, your next big one will be Quantum Break. Now, Quantum Break is interesting in that it kind of completely abandons the main Alan Wake connection in favor of, like, just having, okay, you're just gonna do that to me while I'm trying to talk lore. Crap. Completely botching that. Alright. Yeah, so Quantum Break, I'm gonna do, like, light spoiler stuff going forward. Just, if y'all want to plug your ears, go ahead and do so. But, yeah, Quantum Break, completely not initially what people wanted, as a game to come after Alan Wake. They were expecting Alan Wake 2. Everybody liked the first one a lot. Quantum Break comes out. Quantum Break is a very interesting game about time, not time travel necessarily, but yeah, pretty much about time travel, but also about just, I don't know, a lot of quantum mechanics and stuff like that. It was a pretty interesting game on its own. But then you get to the little optional stuff. There's a bunch of little TVs scattered throughout the whole game. You activate them, and you get to hear little bits from a wonderful little show called Night Springs, and there's your Alan Wake connection. It doesn't really show how it's connected to Alan Wake. Not at all. It basically just like, oh, hey, is that a photo of Ati? Just like, oh yeah, because that's a photo of the door we open, and then he's just there. But yeah, so Quantum Break tentatively connected to Alan Wake. Doesn't really explain how or why. You just get all this optional fun stuff that every time you see a TV set, you can click it on and it'll talk about Night Springs. And so that game does all right. It had some weird experimental TV show to game connection type thing that Microsoft was trying to push. And for the most part, I thought it was pretty good. It definitely left some room for improvement, but the gameplay was really good when it was firing on all cylinders. The story was interesting. A lot of it was just kind of, it felt like a bit too much. Basement shortcut, basement to first floor. Oh, basement's exit. God, I keep getting this map mixed up in my head when I'm trying to, think about all the random story stuff. Yeah, okay. Go back to wardrobe, go back to basement. Figure out where exactly I screwed up in the puzzle. But yeah, so Quantum Break happens. Cool on its own. Fun little nods to Alan Wake, despite not being Alan Wake 2. Even the devs noticed it. Even they were like, hey, we're looking at it. We're looking at this. At the same time as making Quantum Break. And now we get to Control. Control is what blows this whole thing open in a way that feels right, but also feels like the connecting thread to a lot of the other Remedy verse games. It feels like it's the major linchpin at this point, because it zooms out and it just says, hey, this all might be happening at the same time, just not all here, kind of thing. Okay, so go from... Yeah, we were there. Did I miss it? Oh, wrong way again. This first part with the lobby always kind of turns me around. Or the show set, basically. Okay. Let's give ourselves another look. Okay. We were going the right way. What exactly was the problem? Oh, it wasn't a problem at all. We just... Oh, I'm just a fool. Okay. So yeah, Control, complete parody of the SCP Foundation, just says, hey, this is a secretive organization that knows about the existence of the supernatural and things that alter reality. By the way, hey, we know about this guy called Alan Wake. And that's just what it does. I also want to try listening to the music and seeing if it gives me a copyright mute again, because the game's been out long enough and these are original tracks for the most part.
Now you're falling apart. The light is a poisonous dart, forever seeking out the darkest part. Forever, your heart.
Oh, that's it. Oh, still really cool. Huh. This is definitely an original soundtrack then, if that was a song. Alright. Cool, though.
I'm lost in the dark, drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. No way out. There's no way out. It's deeper. This is hell. I'm in hell. I died. I wish I was dead. Let me die. I just want to sleep. Please. Let me sleep. I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I've written so much. I write. There's nothing left. It's all gone. I don't know how to write. All the words are gone. There's no more words. Where do they go? Did I eat the words? I don't recognize these words. Where are the words moving? Oh, this is familiar. Oh, why is this familiar? I've been here before. Have I said this before? I've read this somewhere. Where am I? Who am I? Alan Wake. Alan Wake? That's a strange name, eh? Wait, that sounds like a character. I write that name up. I make that one name up. I don't want to be a character. I don't want to be the story. Just write me out of the story. Ram these words down your throat. Make you choke on these words. I know the words. Secret words. You can't take the words. I eat the words. These are my words. Stop using the words. The words. Call to the word. This isn't your story. It never was your story. The story is a monster. The story will eat you alive. The darkness is coming. The darkness inside. This is my story. You're in my story. Get out of my story. You are a character in my story. You can't stop the story. This story will go on forever. There's no escape. You will never escape. You'll drown here. You're stuck in a loop. You don't have a clue. You're lost. You lost the plot. I'll show you.
That's not a good sign. Wait. Oh, we do have to do that. Ah. Silly me. We can't. We've hit the end of our rope. I think we'll go on a little further. Just because... well, because we can.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is the cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch?
There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was gonna get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
Oh. That might be why Zane's a filmmaker now. Alan's story altered Zane, potentially. That would make some sense. We're gonna maybe make a beeline for the hotel, I think. Oh, well, I guess you could do that too, buddy. Alright, well, we know what the real one looks like. No, really? At least we kind of know what we're doing. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, Control comes out, massive, like, blows the lid off of the entire connected universe situation. Like, oh yeah, they're all connected. It's all one thing in different worlds at all different times. Alan Wake's situation is a problem. And it's just kind of interesting. Because they're like, hey.
At the end of the tunnel. If you come... Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta on vaat set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Yeah, I already got the shoebox stuff, buddy. I know what we're going to talk about. But so, yeah, Control basically says Alan Wake, their situation was a thing, and it confirms that the Federal Bureau of Control is in Alan Wake's universe. It just wasn't ever present as it would come to be in this game, where it is now here. The FBC is here. It is definitely worried about the Alan Wake situation because it has become too much of a problem. Oh, that's because I didn't save. We're like that far back. Cool jazzy bit. We'll skip that this time. But, yeah, so that happens. There's even a DLC that's literally about Alan Wake's whole situation and how things are getting out of hand.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
And so that brings us here, to Alan Wake 2. But there are unfinished questions that have come up in other things. Like, how... Well, I mean, the Alex Casey thing's pretty straightforward. They basically decided, okay, well, Max Payne's not exactly our intellectual property anymore. Rockstar, I believe, owns that. Remedy was just developer. I forgot while I was talking, I was monologuing. We're not doing this. I'm going to the hotel.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Okay, do we have anything in the area that I can use before I do that? Alright, the office behind me has the shoebox. And a save. We're gonna need both. Actually, we don't have anything in the shoebox. What am I thinking? Let's just use the big patch kit. We'll use a trauma pad, actually. That should be fine. Yeah, plenty. Okay, yeah, so there are unfinished questions here. You know, exactly how deep does Alan Wake's universe overlap with Control's, and how much does it really affect? Because Control basically showed off straight up, like, dimensional beings outside of reality. And whether or not the dark presence itself is another dimensional being is very up in the air right now. It could be. It certainly could be. Based on the rules that Control posits, quantifies, how the freaky shit in Control works. And there's one other thing. The one other thing that Quantum Break has that does not get explained worth a damn. There's a character in Quantum Break who shows up. They're not the main antagonist. They're just somebody important somehow. We don't know why. They show up. They're playing. The guy was played by Lance Reddick. I can't remember the guy's name for the life of me. But this character is very important to the plot in the back end of Quantum Break, which I won't fully spoil, but they're somehow related to the fracturing of time that has been occurring across the plot of Quantum Break as a result of people screwing up with the flow of time.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
And so it's just one of those things where it's like there's some characters that don't make sense yet. And if they're in this interconnected universe situation with a game that mentions Night Springs and clearly knows that it's talking about Alan Wake while it's doing it, it's getting a little muddy.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. Then, when he finished, he took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
No shit.
I told you not to try anything.
Wait, zooming in.
Oh, mercy. Thousands have gone missing. Beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company. And cut! Oh. Now that is drama.
Also, what the hell is that?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns.
Like, damn it.
I had to find the movie theater Poet Cinema. The next murder site was there.
Oh my god, literally called
Zane
Poet
created
Cinema.
the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place. Like,
what the hell? the intricacies are just compelling, but like, oh, damn it. Like, how much control does Zane actually have over this domain, like if he's constantly producing art?
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
Like, he's clearly got more power than he's, like, alluding to. Like, whatever he tried to do with Alan, like, it seemed like he was trying to swap places with him, utilizing whatever power over cinema he has. The fact that we have to go into a film, like a film reel, to even speak with him. There's depth to that, but I don't know how much they're going to get to in the main game. It's one of those things where all the Remedy games tend to have a little bit, like, mystery left over. Like, a little bit left open either to interpretation or to be solved with another game. And it's a pretty good method of selling another game. I'll tell you what. So we're going to cut through the park. You know, I'm sure the violent crimes rate is down. We're going to avoid the main area because, you know, Alan Wake, he doesn't like having too much of an audience around him all the time. You know, he needs his privacy. He's a writer. Always do one of these little dodgy dodges, like that. Whoa. I'm getting better at shooting. At least a little bit better. No flares. We don't have a shotgun on us yet. Got the flashbang. Any items? No items. Alright, let's go for it. Do 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 do. I'm not Wake. Oh, come on now. Plenty of escape. Nice try. Alright. Any weird stuff over here? Just some local gangs. Just some ne'er-do-wells hanging out. Oh, cool. Oh, nothing. Great. Oh, just my luck. Just my luck. Yolton, Nightless Night. Oh, hey, it's the thing. Oh, it's Ati's mention from earlier. That's nice.
The theater appeared to be closed. Maybe the ticket could still get me in.
Yep. Should have known. Hard-boiled and hungover.
The lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
That one's a nice screenshot. And then Final Casey. And Cold Casey. Here's some bad posters, but I like them. Where's the dark orb? There it is. Not worst Casey.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
Anything here? Please? Some batteries. The one thing I do miss from the first game that's not in this one is the hard sponsorship of Duracell. Like, you picked up Duracell batteries, not just batteries. And there were literal billboards for, like, real-world brands everywhere. Like, oh, here's Duracell, here's Verizon. It was very surreal. I don't even know what I'm checking out back here. This is just a fun little rabbit hole. Of course, nothing. Oh, yay. Beautiful. Oh, hey. Cult of the tree. Interesting. Can I get any of these bathrooms to scare me? Nope. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. This place has pizzas? Sorry, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. This is just an interesting old movie theater. Oh, good. There's our map. Or did they just get catering of pizzas? Point being, they're misusing the leftovers. Every slice gets used. It's like, who takes a whole slice of pizza and just plates it? They're not even going to have a bite. Not even going to have a bite of that muffin or that cookie. All of this has been left to rot in the world of the dark place. Surely this is a play to attack Alan's mind. Because Alan, as probably at one point a struggling writer, would need to eat scraps in order to survive. It's a stretch of a joke, but it's a little too real. Oop, I'm just stepping over garbage. There we go. The folding seats in the lobby, though, that's an interesting thing. Okay. Well, let's make this place look evil.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch. The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress. Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
The question, how do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape your fears. You carry your monsters with you. The devil running back, it's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running. Stop writing. I won't write another word. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. I will let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped at all that is fucked up? If that happens, I'll start writing again.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Alan, Thomas Zane literally told you that you stopped. He said it to your face. should we stop it here? But like, yeah, it is a bit later than usual, but if anything, we made progress. We made beautiful, wonderful progress. And, safe to say, I'm back. And I'm loving it. Loving, loving, loving playing this game and actually getting the answers that I kind of was racking around my brain for way too long while I had my little hiatus. But, yeah, hell yeah. Good to be back. I'll be streaming a bit more regularly again. I have backlogs to work on, after all. I have not just Alan Wake 2, there's plenty that I've got to cover. There was a Silent Hill game release. Silent Hill 2's remake is on the way, for God's sake. Not too sure what I feel about it yet, but it looks good. Might as well. Hell, just games on games on games that I've left just sitting there because I wanted to be sure to share them. I mean, Dead Space, even, of all things. Like too many things. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. In the meantime, have a good evening, morning, afternoon, good night, however you may be watching this. Anyway, catch you all later.